That in Ohio. We'll take you on a tour of this week's hot property.
You got to come here for that.
Yep.
This model slayed on the runway, but the road to success was a long one. Up ahead, Mimi Tao tells us how she went from being a Buddhist monk to transgender cover girl. The fashion. Mimi Tao is a rising star. She's a model from Thailand who hit the U.S. fashion scene just last year. But her story really takes a number of surprising turns.
He's so cute.
A fitting for Mimi Tao, a model with a mission. She has a runway resume and hopes if you see her, you'll say,
They see me walk, they will like, I like her catwalk. And don't just, she's trans.
Trans. That's right, Tao is transgender. And the Lala Love line loved it, booked her for LA Fashion Week.
I heard about the news about her, so I'm interested in her look. And I love like transgender by my personal, so that's why I booked Mimi for the finale.
Tao booked her first U.S. shows just last year, New York Fashion Week. She's from Thailand.
I'm crying. I was crying that time. I feel like I have been working so hard for this.
I met up with Tao during October's LA Fashion Week. Her story is like no other.
When I first started modeling, when I was 17 years old, when I left the temple.
The temple. It's where Tao went to school as a boy to be a Buddhist monk, but left with a different calling. She identified as transgender, wanted to be a model.
My mom used to say to me, if you shoot that way, you are no longer my son.
She told her mother,
I'm a good person. I didn't do anything wrong. And I walked away. And then I heard she cry like so loud in her room.
Mimi was determined to make it.
And I said to myself like, I'm not gonna make her cry again. I gonna make her proud of me.
An LA team has backed Mimi Tao, casting director De Jesus Trujillo.
As a gay guy, proud to be a gay person, it's hard to open doors. But the more you start knocking and knocking, eventually the door is gonna break.
And Tao got signed by industry leader Slay Models, an all-trans agency. Mimi was discovered, spotted at a nightclub.
I mean, all I just remember in a sea of gay men were these cheekbones. So...
Cecilio Asuncion says Tao has that it factor and more.
It's not the exterior stuff that Mimi offers. She has this very focused and balanced feeling when you meet her.
Wow.
Yeah, she has this magic.
Owning this runway meant starting from scratch, from Thailand to Singapore. You hit Singapore with no money.
With no money, yes. And the first night, I slept in the public toilet.
You slept there?
I slept there in the public toilet.
You had nowhere to go?
I have no idea where to go.
Being trans meant a lot of rejection.
Sometimes I got hired because they don't know who am I. But when they find out, they just like cancel.
She refused to give up, kept auditioning.
If they say like, oh, you should not go there, they don't want trans, I will go.
Tao may work in a world away, but is never far from her Buddhist teachings.
The temple gives me a lot of things. How to deal with the suffering, how to deal with with our mind, you know what I mean? So more control.
As a model, Mimi, you got this.
To look through the camera, look through the people, look through the wall, and then walk with confidence.
She walks faster than me. I can't keep up. Mimi's mission, to walk away from labels.
Just think, we are model, not put trans or not put like male or female, just model.
But models do have a look, don't they, and a walk, right? All right, there was no makeup, no access to makeup when Mimi was in school to be a Buddhist monk, but she played with powder. She even watched America's Next Top Model. She's 25, would also like to be an actress.
Christine, anybody who follows you on social media knows you have gravitas in this space. You love modeling. You help underprivileged. You do.
Well, I mentor some young people in that world.
Yes, of course you do. So what about the relationship with mom? And then also, how is the modeling community sort of receiving
She said, Mom has not seen her walk the runway yet, but
Okay.
is now proud. You would think the fashion industry would be so open to this concept, right? She said even some designers who are open to having a trans model, maybe they have one model. So her agency is really trying to change that and have a lot more inclusivity.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
she booked 24 shows at New York Fashion Week.
Oh, that's impressive.
24.
Yeah. Good story, Kristen.